Well, real estate is big, right? It's big, particularly the rent and payments are big if you want to own some of these things. That's why government grants are important for this. And also ownership is important too, because then you don't have to worry about the rents going up. So there's so many programs that are coming up now, and there'll be more in the future because it is a crisis in this country. And when we have problems in this country, the elected officials like to solve them. And the way they solve them is really they throw money at them. So you gotta look. And it's not in the obvious places. It's not only gonna be HUD. Most of the stuff will be at local offices and local community development offices that are doing it, or counties or cities or states and stuff like that that'll grow faster than a federal program. So that's why you have to look. Now look at this program here in Rochester. They call the Home Purchase Assistance Program, and they give you a grant of $6,000. Now listen, and you can't be rich to do this, okay? People who don't have a lot of money, they'll give you a grant to help you buy a 4-unit building. So actually a 1-unit or 4-unit. So that means if it's a 4-unit building, you could live in one and rent out the others, okay? So they're gonna help you with all this. And the only money you have to put up with is $1,500. Man, you can beg, borrow, or steal $1,500 and you become an investor in 4 properties that you live in one and you rent out the other 3. Man, what could be better than that? You're in the real estate business and you got a place to live and the government helps you, okay? So this is Rochester. So maybe you don't live in Rochester. I understand that. But it's important to see this because this gives you an idea of the kinds of things that are out there. Even if there's not exactly the same where you are, there's something similar or going to be something similar, that you could take advantage of and ride out and to solve a lot of problems. So in other words, you have to be below 120% of the median income. Right, you can't have money to get this grant and buy these houses. So these are people who don't have money and want to be a real estate investor, and a place to live. Now, I mean, that's a twofer that you'll never find anywhere else. Okay, so how do you find programs like this where you live? Now, this is what we do at letsgohelp.com. But if you can't afford me, and I'm $20, so but you could still get this program if you have 150. So there'll be programs like that for you. But it's going to take work on your part to dig them out there. Okay, now I got in the description in YouTube. I'm going to put this link that shows you 10 ways to get down payment grants as big as $200,000. And that's again for not rich people. All the grants are really for, they don't want you to be real rich. Otherwise you don't need the help. And homes even for $1. And it's that list will have it, all this websites to find a place like this where you live, okay? That's what this does. So there's all these programs, whether it's HUD, Neighbor Works is a nonprofit, does it, NCH, your state office that handles all kinds of housing things, and these are grants. If the government's good doing it and the nonprofits are doing it, they're the ones that give money. If you're going to do a .com, they're the ones that want your money, okay? And that's why we have 2 systems in this country. One that gives money and help for people to solve problems. And the other system wants to get your money to solve your problems, okay? Now that's what Google is about. People in there want to get your money to solve your problem. You don't have money, you shouldn't go to Google. You need the other system, which is about a third of our country, which is nonprofit organizations and government offices that are here to give you money to solve problems. But it's going to take work on your part to dig them out and figure out how to do it. That's right. Because nobody trains you to do this. In school, they train you to spend money. They teach you how to use Google. That's no good. So it's all there. You have to do it and see the video in the beginning to do that. The help is out there, but you're not trained how to do it, or nobody tells you how to do it. It's easy. You learn to use a computer, you learn to drive a car, drive a bicycle, all these kinds of things. Well, just take a little bit of time and do this. And that's what Let's Go Help is trying to do, is make sure the country knows how to use the services that are available to everybody living here. Just because you're living here, no matter what your age, background, whatever the hell it is, it's there for you. And the rich people do it. And that's how I started this, is helping rich people. Now help the average person live in this country. That's why we only charge $20. And not only do we help you find grants like this and money to solve financial problems, we give money. It's so shocking. This little business that I started a couple of years ago is now making money, and we give the profits back to members. We give out like $70,000 every month just to members. Actually, we have a deadline today. On the 15th of every month, we give out money to help people pay their car repair bill. Because if you don't have a car, man, you can't get to work, right? You can't take care of your family, so you need that car repaired. So we give out that grant every month to hundreds and hundreds of people. Then on the 20th of the month, we give out a total of $20,000 to people to help pay rent. Then on the 30th of the month, we give out 30 free laptop computers. Then on the 4th of every month, we give out $40,000 just to members to help them with anything they want to spend it on. See? And that's what's cool. I love doing this, and I love helping people, and our members help you too. Our members are available like 3-4 hours a day. They're live, and you can ask them questions on how they got money. So if you find out how somebody like you got money, that's better than talking to some idiot like me who's been studying this for 50 years and acts like a crazy maniac. You want somebody like you, and that's why the members are so loving and so giving, and they help you and show you how they did it so you can do it too.